Hello. Today is such a good vibe day. Just want to do a little check-in. So tomorrow is Friday. It will be the anniversary of nursing school. The 5-week anniversary of nursing school, which is so exciting because it signifies 5 weeks down, 10 weeks to go, a third done with my first semester of my BSN program. So I just want to do a little check-in a rooski. The first 5, I don't know what to do with my hair right now. Anyway, the first 5 weeks have been a roller coaster of emotions. As you can clearly see, I'm breaking out like crazy. And I've never had this kind of acne before. I'm not even mad though. I'm not even mad at my little stress pimps because we just had our first round of midterms, 3 exams, boom, boom, boom. Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday. And pathophysiology, I got an 89.24%. Euphoria. Oh, I was so happy. So happy. Mind you, I'm one of those prereq nursing students who had to take one science at a time because I have to completely immerse myself in studying in order to, really learn the material and do well on exams. And so now that I'm taking 8 classes, our nursing program is 8 classes, and it's just like you're juggling. You're just juggling, you're prioritizing, I study every day. 5 hours a day, I study. And so 89.24%, I was so happy. I wanted to go onto a mountain and dance around and, worship the sun. I was just so happy. Okay, and then happiness didn't last. Foundations of nursing. I feel like this is harder than physiology, pathophysiology. Foundations of nursing. Am I learning English again? Because it is so counterintuitive. I feel like I have to learn literally English for nurses again. I don't know any words. I got a 66% on our very first exam. I studied all day Saturday, all day Sunday, dusk until dawn, dawn until dusk. And I take lots of breaks too, but I love immersing myself completely and fully. With all that studying, I got a 66%. I need to focus on the questions. I'm not used to these really select all that apply. There's 2 answers that are right, but you have to know which one's the best one. Yeah, it was rough. The good news is she curved it, and I did end up passing. It went from a 66% to a 74%, which, hallelujah, they're very, very strict. If you don't get a 70%, 80% in some classes, you get held back. You graduate literally a year back. It's so scary. It's so scary. So that happened. And then today was my 3rd exam, and that was in health assessment, and I got an 86%. So hooray. Hooray, 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 hooray. If I stay in just the 80s through this whole thing, I'll be so happy, but it probably will be a lot of C's. Probably. If it was one science, I'm used to, it would be a different game, but there's just so much. You don't have the time. I don't have the time I had in prereqs to dedicate to every class. So, but I just couldn't be happier. And it's so great too because we're 5 weeks in now, so everybody's really starting to gel and get to know each other and vibe, and I just love the family vibe of it all. We have a lot of healthcare workers who know so much and are just so down to help and to teach, like to the point where the instructors are like, is this what you see in the hospital? Like they know it. They've been immersed in the actual working aspect of a hospital. You know, you have like lift techs, EMTs, CNAs, medical assistants. Actually, I don't think there's any LVNs, not that I know of, but it's great. You know, it's great. It's just this unlimited amount of resources that like want to help you. So that's really good, and it's just nice because everybody's getting, you know, a little looser. People are, oh, what? Do you want to be in the video? Come on, Momo. I swear, my little star over here, every time I'm feeling, come on, come here. Come on. You give Mama kisses? My little star. My little star. Every time I like FaceTime or do anything with my camera that involves, you love the camera. Yes, you do, my little superstar. My little baby. Momo, you want to play? Get your ball. Where's your ball? Go get it. That's your ball. Get it. Oh, she's a shock. We buy her like these really expensive antlers. These crazy expensive little balls. Her favorite toys in the world. Old socks. Of course. Oh, yes. Go get it. So, yeah, that's really exciting. Everybody's really starting to vibe. Professors are great. Everything is going so good. Anything else about nursing school? I just love it. I just love it, and I'm grateful, and I'm so happy, and I just can't wait to study more. Today is homework day. We're going to get all our homework done, and then the goal this weekend is to do flashcards. We're going to do flashcards for physio, and oh, I just love it. I'm so happy. And then also, like, I have to document this in time. Jesse faking his hate crime hoax. How could you, Jesse? How could you? That fucking broke my heart. As a girl, I was born in 1987, and my mom is a lesbian. I was raised by a lesbian. And, you know, I didn't really suffer bullying. I didn't really suffer any type of, like, traumatic childhood experience from any racism, bullying, or anything. Granted, I grew up in California, where we literally, gays are, like, cherished. They're openly known as, you know, better than most straight people. But I watched my mom suffer a lot from family. That's why I'm not Mexican. Well, I am Mexican. My mom's 100% Mexican, although I just did my ancestry. I'm 55% London. Like London, Britain, British, Wales. Crazy. And I knew my grandpa was. Like, he called his mom, and he said mom came from London. So I knew, I was like, okay, I got some, like, Wales, London, British roots. But my mom's, like, full Mexicano. Like, everybody's super Mexican. And I'm only 25%. And then the other 25% is random white stuff. Wild. But anywho, yeah, my mom came from, like, a very Mexicano family. 10 siblings, Texas in, like, the 60s and 70s. My mom was born in 1965. And she was tortured. She was completely tortured. She knew she could never come out. She knew it. She knew if she ever did, her family would completely disown her, which they did, me included. And she came out when I was very, very young. And I know, Mochi, you want camera time. We need to get you. Come here. You want to get another sock to play with. That one's, we need another one. Get another one, baby. That one's torn to shreds. And so me growing up, she's like, I'm not teaching you Spanish. I'm not going to teach you how to cook. I'm not going to teach you any of that religion. fuck that religion. And so she didn't. And I grew up like a little white girl. It was like a running joke when I was younger. People would be like, people would always be like, you're so tan. Like, Jesus Christ, you're tan for a white girl. And it's like, well, I am Mexican. That's why my skin is brown. And I don't tan. I used to be like tanorexic, like so dark. And now I'm petrified of aging, so I am a vampire. But I still am like brown. Just wild. It's just wild. Jesse was just like, I mean, first time for everything, right? There's a first time for everything. Guess it's bound to happen sometime, but it just, I personally just feel like such a fuckhead. Because every single time any LGBTQ, any racism, discrimination, hate crime, any of that, like, I get so emotional. I feel so passionate to defend them and to express how horrible it all is and how bad I want it to stop and how we need to change and we need to unite. And then he fucking planned the whole thing. Like, ugh! Just feel like, fucking kick me in the balls, Jesse. You fucking twat. And then, 2 days later, Jordan and Tristan, Jordan and Jesse need to go on an island and just leave. They need to go away. My little heart can't take it. Crazy. So just now, Kim K had on her story, what is that? Girl, I'm warning you. That like old song, and she like stares at the camera and she's like, girl, I'm warning you, like scary Kim K eyes, like, and she already deleted it. I just can picture it. Coco's like, Kiki, stop being petty. And Kiki's like, okay. Okay, queens forever. Yeah, I just had to mention Justin and Jordan because it has been a wild ride. I have the roller coaster of emotions from nursing school, the roller coaster emotions of this fucking hate crime hoax, and now Jordan. Oh, man. Anywho, we'll check in. I can't even watch Beverly Hills Housewives because I have to study, but I'm actually thinking that's going to be a good thing because I can just save them up. And by the time I'm done with school in like 10, 11 weeks, all the BHs will just be ready. And we can just like dedicate a BH day to just like one after the other. And it will just be glorious. So glorious. Okay. Happy Thursday, everybody. I hope you have a beautiful day and a beautiful weekend. Mwah, mwah. Moch, you want to say bye? Come here. Say bye, everybody. Say bye. I'm a Mochi. I love you. Don't try. Yes, a girl. Oh, my girl. I love you, girl.